Lightning demo. Lightning demos comes from the design sprint, and it's one of my favorite activities. It's basically analogous inspiration. So what in the world is similar to what we're wanting to do that we can be inspired by? Often this comes from a different industry or a different problem altogether. It's just something within that solution we think we can be kind of motivated by or inspired by. We can kind of borrow some element of what they're doing and make our solution as cool as theirs. So it's a way of just celebrating what we really like in the world and how we can mimic it. So we're going to do this together as a group so that we can inspire each other. This works not only in virtual meetings, but also in-person meetings, because often we have to bring a bit of a show and tell. So this is a really great way to capture all these things and surface them up. So let's just dive right in here to this demo meeting. And I've already added a Lightning demo, but it's also very easy to add. We can just go over to Lightning demo. We can change the name. Since I've already got one in there, I'm going to name it 2 just so we can differentiate. So you can see here that I need to send it over to participants because they're looking at a different activity. They're looking at 1, I'm looking at 2. So I'm going to go ahead and send this over to them. And when I do, I can see that that I've got my Lightning demo image selector tool. I got 1 in by default. Everybody can create up to 4 rather. You can do a Google search, which will allow you to pull in images. So if there's just some kind of thing that that you want to pull in that you can search for. For instance, I often hear people say GoDaddy is an example, right? So or TurboTax is one that I hear a ton. And so maybe you just want to pull in a TurboTax image and speak to why that's important. Then you can put the big idea, fast and easy forms. And then, of course, this is just TurboTax. You can put in an optional URL. Once you do that, then another one will pop in place. We can also search for our own stuff here and pull in an image. We can crop it to fit. And let's say this WD-40 bottle design is really inspiring me, and we'll say WD-40. And that's how it works. And so as a participant, I can add up to 4. And as a facilitator, I can see that all my participants have, in fact, added demos. If there are more participants in the meeting, I would see who hasn't and who has added. And then once I'm ready, I can hit start review. And then now we'll be able to step through each one at a time and invite that participant to kind of to share what they have to say about the demo. And of course, we can kind of see each one at a time. And then we can review the final results and see them all side by side. And of course, the participant will see those as well when they're done. And that is the Lightning demo. Thanks for listening and hope to talk to you soon.